Buff old dude had his students shaking just cause this kid was walking by. And yup, Gramps locked onto him instantly. Snatched him up and stuck him in a crusty cave for 20 years. Daily routine? Brutal torture drills and eating nasty bugs. Plus, the old guy would jump him randomly just for kicks. But hey, he grinded all the way to level 99. Gramps saw the stats and was like, alright, get out. Bro started crying happy tears and bowing like crazy. Stands up, and boom, old man's dead on the floor. Was he sad? Nope, he was hyped. It's just a game, and Gramps was just an NPC. Can't believe he got played like that. Tortured by code for 20 years. Finally, freedom. Time to flex. Let's check the stats. Look at those god tier numbers. The beatings paid off. Wait, luck is negative? Whatever, ignore it. Gotta bounce. But wait, system alarm goes off. Suddenly, he's drowning in error pop-ups. Glitch detected. Wiping levels now. Bro froze. Total shock. Levels dropped fast. He screamed, yo, quit it. And just like that, back to level 1. He stood there looking stupid. He was ready to rage quit, but then it hit him. Pop that stat window open again. His eyes practically popped out of his head. Level is 1, but the max stats stayed. Is this a bug? This is broken. Level 1 noob with boss stats. Gonna be lit. Alright, let's actually leave now. Olympus, watch out, He is coming for you. Olympus, a VR world run by an AI named Zeus. Loot here equals real cash and clout outside. Get strong here, get rich there. Simple. Cut to the noob village. He made it. Itching to fight, he skipped over to the exit. But a guard blocked the way. Guard gives him the side eye. What level are you? He didn't get it. Level 1. Why? Guard shakes his head. Wrong door, noob. Go around. This is the west gate. Too hardcore for a beginner. He peeked out. Can't go there? Guard got annoyed. You can, but don't say I didn't warn you. Level 5 mobs out there. Go grind somewhere safe. Bro ignored him and walked out. Boom, system alert. Quest, Gardener's Panic unlocked. 30,000 gold? Thought. Dude's really simping for my safety? Watch this flex. He yelled, yo, guard bro. Eyes on me. Little did he know, a psycho bunny behind him was already charging a bite attack. The guard's face went totally blank. Kid, what are you staring at? But just grinned. You mean this fluff ball? Asterisk wham, asterisk he landed a perfect sucker punch on the lunging rabbit. Rabbit went times pop asterisk. Dead? Salty much? He teased. Bring the whole squad. Just one-tapped every rabbit that jumped him. Guard was watching like his brain just crashed. Is this guy actually a level 1 noob? Suddenly, a high-level boar enters the chat. Guard tried to step in, but was like, chill. Asterisk bam. Asterisk boar deleted. Mob cleared. Guard asked, thought you were level 1? Smirked like a troll. Can't you scan my stats? The guard looked so confused. The level says 1, but the damage says God mode. System pinged. Quest done. 30,000 gold in the bank. Later, headed for the high-level zones. Hacking the system feels way too good. Thought I was coasting, but 3 days later? Bounty on my head. System flagged as red name for some random murder. But he didn't even look like the killer. He checked his stat sheet to find the bug. It had to be his trash tier luck stat. Random players and NPCs started ganking him constantly. But radar was too good. Pure reflexes? He yeeted them away to stay alive. Had to fight back. System logged every hit as PK. Now he's the server's public enemy number 1. Max notoriety, drop all loot on. Death. Experience nerfed by 90%, NPCs hate him 100%. The whole map started hunting Mob chasing him, yelling, get the killer Kitla. Ran for his life. Thinking, who the heck is Kitla? He spent days camping in the woods, dodging the mob. Guess the hero route is locked. Villain arc? Why not? He's maxed out anyway. Being the big bad sounds fun, but then, plot twist. An old dude and his crew kneeled before Hail, ruler of Sky Demon. The leader stared at to meet the boss's heir. I can finally rest in peace. Just as was totally glitching out, the system pinged him again. New quest, Return of the Big Boss. Difficulty, SSS rank. Goal, get a thumbs up from the 12 elders. Stared at the difficulty rating and gasped. You kidding? An SSS rank mission? This usually takes a whole country to raid, and I'm running it solo? A wild theory suddenly popped into his head. Maybe getting jailed for 20 years and hunted was just the game's prologue? He squinted at the quest description to read the fine print. These old geezers are surprisingly polite. Guess I shouldn't skip the story cutscenes, huh? Turns out this absolute ruler was Schult, the server's top player back in the day. Dude got catfished during a rebellion, crippled, and hid in a cave like a total noob. Ju wondered, so, was my master Schult, or maybe his kid? And I spent 20 years grinding his skill tree? Then the prompt flashed, win over the 12 Sky Elders. Fail, and it's game over. Jui felt his stomach drop. Are they gonna permaban me? Ugh, whatever. One step at a time. Honestly, this dumpster fire can't get any worse. Ju eyed the group next to him. Yo, you guys the Sky Demon crew? The white-robed grandpa bowed low. You recognize us. That is amazing. Ju thought, dude, I'm literally just guessing here. I just heard the name. But hey, looks like this NPC is on my team. Now I just gotta charm the rest of the squad. Alright then, let's roll, Ju said. The elders nodded seriously. We already cleared the trash mobs nearby. Ready when you are, boss. Ju led them into the woods, slowly grinding his way up to level 9. Being flagged as a red player was tanking his XP gain hard. If this keeps up, they're gonna bail. Time for plan B. He waved the head elder over to drop some wisdom on him. Listen, Elder Lu, I gotta come clean about something. I got the master's skills, but they're nerfed right now. You gotta trust me. I promise I'll carry you guys to the top eventually. The speech totally worked. The elders looked super hyped. They hit the dirt again. All hail the big boss. Long live the king. Back in reality, Ju crawled out of his VR pod after a marathon session. He started chugging water like he'd been stranded in a desert. His sis walked in. Hey, our guild got a bounty on some killer named Caitlin. Ju spat his water. Wait, is she doxing me? But when she kept talking, he finally chilled out. The Caitlin she was talking about was a level 40 gunner. Reward, 3 million credits. Ju smirked. She was getting ripped off. The real bounty was over 100 million. His sister shrugged. Hey, for a small guild like ours, that's big cash. When I get paid, I'm buying you unlimited KBBQ. Eat till you drop. Ju thought, waiting on you? I'd probably starve first. Guess I gotta step in. Ju logs on ping, message from old man Lu. Boss, someone's tailing us. Orders? I typed back, unknown. Just chill and watch him. Boom. Killer vibes from behind. Gotcha, you faker. Wait. Faker? Is this the dual guns guy? Yup, it's Kaita, the fugitive sis warned me about. He sneered, noob trying to be me? You got guts. Sensing that murderous aura, Ju actually gulped. Level 40 beast. That's a 30 level gap. I'm toast. Brain blast. He screamed, Elder Lu. Zoom. Lu flashes right in front of Ju instantly. Kaita blinked. Who's the geezer? Didn't even see him spawn. Ju pointed, off with his head. Kaita laughed. A noob and a gramps, please. Ju just smirked. Surprised you got breath left to trash talk. Thud. Kaita's noggin hit the dirt before Ju finished. Lu casually resheathed his sword. Ju's jaw hit the floor. Say what? Wasn't Kaita level 40? One-shotted? Didn't even see the blade move. Lu tosses the head over. Ju, sweating buckets, catches the gruesome trophy. This old guy is totally broken. Ding. System alert, bounty cleared. Reward, 100 million gold. Pinch me. Filthy rich with zero effort? Best part? I got 12 more OP guards like Lu. They bulldoze the forest, wrecking everything to speedrun that legendary SSS quest. Easy peas. Blink and Ju hit level 13. Normies take 4 or 5 years. This squad? Total hacks. One snag though. What do I do with the head? I'm red named. Shops ban PKers like me. Guess I gotta beg sis for a favor. Shia logs in. Ju spams invites. Get to hunting forest now. Soloing the forest, Shia was kinda freaked out. Then Ju jumps out. She nearly died of fright. Bro, what the heck? Heart attack material. Then she saw his creepy death glow. Dude, what did you do? Murdering NPCs now? Ju scratched his head. It's complicated. Just take this thing, okay? Wait, she gasped. Is this Kaita's head? That's worth 100 mil. For me? Just cash it in. Trust me. Shia bolted to the nearest town shop. Shopkeeper grabbed the loot, grinning ear to ear. Congrats on the clear. Here's your 100 mil. Shia had never seen that much cash. She froze, brain short-circuiting, wondering if that cash could buy every burger on earth. A heartbeat later, Shia bolted back to the woods and dumped a massive pile of loot on Zui. Zui stared at the gold. Yo, wasn't the deal 50-50? Dude, she replied. You grinded for 20 years for this. 1 million is plenty of pocket change. Zui felt a total bro moment coming on. Totally didn't see that coming. Before he could get mushy, she yeeted herself offline. Watching her avatar fade, he grinned. Best sister ever. Time to level up in real life too. He turned around. Alright old timers, let's roll. Elder Lu popped up instantly. You got it, boss. But barely 5 steps later, red targets painted their backs. A voice shouted, check it. That's the high-level outlaw. Get him. We frag him. We hit hero rank instantly. Q2 heavy tanks charging out of the brush like rhinos. Likes we wouldn't hear that stampede coming? Pause now and you live, he warned. They did not pause. They smashed him with everything they had. Zooey didn't even flinch. That a massage? Zooey yawned. The tanks looked shook as they bounced off him. Suddenly, the whole squad jumped in. They spammed skills, but Zooey just stood there like a statue. Their DPS was a joke. Couldn't even scratch his armor. Bored, he hit. Done yet? My turn. 0 skills, just max stats. A basic slap should hurt. He threw a casual haymaker at the closest guy. Bam! Dude got sent back to spawn before he could blink. His buddy screamed and charged in for revenge. Zooey just flicked his wrist. Another one bites the dust. Full tank gear, yet they folded like wet paper. The rest of the party froze, jaws on the floor. Their leader screamed, abort, retreat. Zooey teleported in front of them. You poke the bear then run? Nah, the ranger was sweating bullets. Teleportation? That's a level 60 mage exclusive. While they panicked, Zoo wiped the floor with them. Ding. Grats on hitting level 16, Zoo. Suddenly, Elder Lu stepped out of the shadows. Master, gotta show you something. You game for a little trip? Zooey paused. The old guy looked dead serious. What was the big deal? After a grueling month-long hike, they reached a totally wrecked village. Lu, Zooey groaned. We starved for a month for this dump? Then the locals spotted them. Look. The supreme ruler is here. Asterisk ping. Asterisk new quest, rebuild the village. Zooey sighed. I'm literally skin and bones here, how am I gonna build anything? Just then, an old dude spoke up. Big boss. You finally showed up. Let me spill the tea on what's happening here. Turns out, the OG ruler built this place. It's also the home base for the Sky Demon's 12 elders. But the dirt here is total trash, zero farming vibes. The elders ghosted for years to find an heir, leaving the villagers starving and miserable. After hearing the whole sob story, Zhu Shi asked, you guys suffered through all that just waiting for me? The old guy nodded. Yup. We knew the boss's heir would bring back the glory days. Suddenly, Zhu Shi felt the pressure piling on. Priority number 1, get these guys some grub, stat. Zhu Shi grabbed Lu Jun immediately. Real talk, be honest, if we bail, how long does this place have left? 2 weeks, tops, Lu Jun replied. Zhu Shi hopped onto a hill. Listen up, fam. I know you guys have been starving. And I know you're counting on me. Sorry I was busy grinding XP before and couldn't help. But I'm all in now. Give me 2 weeks. I promise I'll fix this whole mess for everyone. After that hype speech, a system alert popped up. Sky Demon NPC favorability and loyalty just leveled up. Zhu Shi turned to Lu Jun. Elder Lu, you're rolling with me. Everyone else, stay put. We're gonna go farm some monsters and loot the drops. With the elders' help, speed running this quest should be a breeze. Just like that, 2 weeks flew by. Looking at the hall, the elder sighed. Boss, you actually pulled it off in 2 weeks. Zhu Shi grinned, duh. I told you I would. We were short on time, so this is all I could grab. Otherwise, we'd have enough loot to give this village a total makeover. But honestly? Big thanks to his sister, Shia. She's the one who swapped all our battle spoils for groceries and gear. Dropping 10 million on 3 warp points hurt my wallet though. Meanwhile, Elder Izda was sulking in the corner. The place falls apart and the ruler didn't even care. Now he plays hero? If he's bluffing, I'm gonna totally wreck him. Suddenly, things got loud outside. The big boss had returned with the goods. Izda rushed out to look and totally froze. Canned food was stacked to the ceiling, filling the whole room. Zhu Shi smiled. Chow time, everybody, I got you covered. No more empty bellies. Izda was shook. How did he do it so fast? Where did he even find all this loot? Villagers gathered round, crying happy tears. Then the cheering started. Long live the big boss, the ruler is basically a god. Seeing the hype, Zhu Shi felt pretty good. He told the chief and Elder Lu to start handing out the snacks immediately. With the food and clothes sorted, Zhu Shi headed back to his room for a nap. Suddenly, a voice piped up outside. Master, can I come in? It was actually Elder Alda, the 12th one. Dude walked in bawling his eyes out. He hit the floor with a heavy thud. My bad. Seriously, forgive me. I was totally hating on you a second ago. You're the boss, but I was being salty. I'm trash, just end me. Suddenly, a system notification popped up. Congrats on earning Elder Eid's respect. Zhu jumped. Whoa, really? That was way too easy. Sweet. Scored another minion. Da's a ninja with invisibility, so Zhu decided to go test his stats first. You're coming with. Da. Elder Lu Jun found out and sulked like a dumped ex. Total regret mode. But Zhu didn't expect to run into a sketchy giant black bear in the woods. Thing was massive. Is that the legendary bear boss? Da squared up instantly. Want me to wreck it, boss? That's a level 40 outdoor boss. Usually takes a whole squad. Zhu didn't even wait, clenched his fist and went full send. His punch landed perfectly on the monster's dome. Bear boss dropped dead instantly. KO, no skills yet, but with max stats? Yeah, nothing survives that. Da gasped. You're a legend, master. That was sick. Ding. Zhu hit level 20. He turned to Da. Let's hit the Matium dungeon. It's a noob dungeon near the starter city. Not too hard, so schools bring their kids there to grind. If he one-shotted that giant bear, this dungeon's gonna be a cakewalk. Days later, Zhu and Elder Da arrived. Zhu nodded. Let's roll. Go invisible mode while you tail me. Zhu stepped in and immediately bumped into a bunch of students. They saw Zhu's red name tag and totally freaked out. Their teacher saw it and got super serious. A red name player? Here? Dude in shiny armor marched over. What's your deal, villain? Zhu smirked. Who are you? And why so salty? The guy puffed up. I'm a Sacred Alliance instructor. Scram now and I won't end you. He used a scan skill. My stats popped up for him. Arthur, level 19. No skills? He sneered. You're just a PKer hunting noobs, right? Zhu blinked. Bruh, I'm just here to clear the dungeon. Stay out of my way, I'll stay out of yours. Teacher hid the kids behind him. Don't listen to him. He's lying. Zhu sighed. Guess he had to fight the Sacred Alliance today. Zhu shrugged. So we're doing this the hard way. He grinned. I don't negotiate with trash anyway. The guy drew his sword. Stance ready. Stop bullying the students. Fight me? Zhu scoffed. Who said I was gonna bully the students? Just here to speedrun the dungeon. Suddenly, the teach lunged at him. Seeing the aggro, Zhu warned, one more step and it gets ugly, old man. Teach didn't listen, aimed his blade right for the kill shot. But then? Glitch in the matrix, something was super off. What the? The blade froze exactly 1 inch from Jui's gut. Jui blinked big eyes at him. You done yet? My turn. The teacher panicked. Oh crap, this kid ain't a noob. He backed off fast and spammed the SOS button. But Ju wasn't letting him bail that easy. He dashed in. Told you not to poke the bear. No skills? Catch these basic hands. He punched the sword. Boom. A massive shockwave blasted the teacher. The whole room got ragdolled by the energy spike. Dust settled. Ju strolled out like nothing happened. Teacher? Gone. Yeeted out of the arena. Ju eyed the class. Anyone else want some smoke? The students shook their heads fast. Nope, not fighting the demon. Cool. Ju bounced. Gotta clear this dungeon. Ugh, this red name tag is annoying though. Gotta scrub that PK status later. After roaming a bit, Ju found the objective. The mid-dungeon fortress. Big ugly wall. Gotta smash this thing to unlock the boss room. Ju eyed the skeletons. Can't loot drops with this status anyway. So why farm? I'll just rush B. Asterisk whoosh. Asterisk Ju vanished with a flash step. He ghosted the mobs and sprinted right at the base. This wall looks like a 10-punch job. Asterisk wham. Asterisk. His fist hit the stone like a wrecking ball. Instantly, the whole thing webbed with cracks. Huh? One shot? Ju grinned. Guess I'm that baldy hero now. Whatever. Let's wrap this up. As he left, the skeletons cried. Totally ignored. Later, the backup squad showed up. They stared, jaws on the floor. Level 19? How'd he melt the wall so fast? And he didn't even touch the mobs? How times ping? Asterisk system. A medium dungeon cleared. The squad screamed. No way. He blitzed the boss room. Meanwhile, Ju stared at the crystal. Alright, you muttered. Let's check the HP on this bad boy. Can't be a one-hit wonder again, right? He swung. Asterisk bam. Asterisk the crystal just exploded into a million bits. Zu panicked. Dang, is anything here not made of glass? Dungeon cleared? Easy peasy. He dumped his XP and hit level 20 instantly. Tried to dip, but this squad blocked the exit. Zu smirked. 7 of you? Bringing a whole crowd? Then some loudmouth guy yells out. Yo, Mr. Pro with the red name. We know your deal. We're chill if you are. No need for drama. Zhu was lost. Is my imaginary friend here? They thought some big bad boss was backing him up. The guy kept yapping. We'll let you slide. Zhu checked the area. A brawl here would wreck the noobs behind them. Zhu shrugged. Cool, I'm out of here then. Didn't want to fight, even if his fists were itching. Whatever, gotta get to the next grind spot. As Zhu bailed, the squad started whispering. Gilligar sighed. Man, we seriously lucked out. His boss would have wiped the floor with us. Pretty sure that backer is the infamous Rufendel. Rufendel? That legendary player killer boss? Dude just frags people for loot and giggles. Basically the server's biggest nightmare. Meanwhile, Zhu speedrun back to the village. Alright, need a spot with tons of mobs. Any AoE mages wanna join? The room went silent. Guess nobody wanted to tag along this time. But for area damage? One guy was the king. A purple-haired old dude stepped up. Boss, take me with you. Zhu grinned. Sky Demon crew is actually pretty legit. So Zhu dragged the sixth elder to the dark wilds. Ugh, campers everywhere waiting for respawns. Zhu turned back. Yo Zeta, you're up soon. Zeta hyped up instantly. You got it, boss. Zhu nervously laughed. Chill out a bit, man. This grandpa is definitely unhinged. Seeing the dirty looks, Zhu added a new rule. Anyone starts beef? Wipe them all out. Funny enough, the second he stopped talking, some idiots were already gearing up to jump him. Zhu smirked. Alright Zeta, show time. Zeta grinned like a maniac. Oh, this'll be fun. Then he started charging up a nasty spell. The sky turned purple and angry, dropping a massive beast uninvited. It glared at the noobs below and roared. Mess with the boss, get the toss. No mercy. Zeta piloted the monster like a tank, farming the crowd like wheat. Zhu was totally vibing. This was epic levels of cool. Suddenly, asterisk ding, asterisk congrats, Arthur's murder count hit Slaughter Saint status. Just. Facepalmed. Yo, I'm not even the one fragging them. It's Gramps. Turns out, keep PKing and your red name glows harder. Max out that infamy. Meter, and boom you unlock the edgy title. But the debuff stinks. Attack and defense tank hard against hero players, and magic resist goes bye-bye. Reading the stat sheet, Zhu felt sick. Big yikes. Whatever, fight now, whine later. Zeta had already wiped the floor with them. Right on cue, the mob wave spawned. A stampede of giant horned bulls charged in. Finally. You good, Zeta? Yup. The old guy grinned. Don't sweat it, boss. Zhu dove straight into the beef. Time to delete some pixels. I wound up and bopped the lead bull right on the noggin. Bam! The cow went flying. One shot wonder, didn't even twitch. The campers in the bushes dropped their jaws. Dude, was that just a basic auto attack? And that mage is totally OP too. One hitting a tank? He's gotta be level 50 plus, easy. Back in the mix, Zeta jumped like a tryhard for a dunk. For the master's glory. You scrubs die first. Zeta spammed his ultimate skills, raining lightning until the herd was crispy toast. Zhu blinked. Okay, isn't that a little too broken? Fight over, asterisk ding, asterisk level up. Loot time, the drops were absolutely stacked today. Zhu tried to bounce, but the system flagged a boss spawn behind him. The spectators sighed, man, his RNG is cursed. A second later, a massive nightmare appeared. Mutated Black Bull Demon King. Zhu smirked, I'll solo this. You keep grabbing the shiny stuff, Zeta. Please, just try to survive my normal punch, ugly. Zhu prepped the charge, but Zeta pinged him with a warning. High-level threats were rushing their location. Zhu groaned, reap my boss drop. There goes the gem. But if Zeta's spooked, we bail. Tactical retreat. After ghosting them, Zhu hopped out of the gaming pod. Scrolling the forums, he saw some viral news breaking. Zui dipped, so the squad teamed up and wrecked that mutant boss. Boom! It dropped 90 god-tier gems. Zhu He raged so hard he nearly puked. 90 top gems meant 450 million gold. He could have retired. 450 mil, poof, just vanished. Bye-bye Lambos and castles. Dreams pop like cheap bubblegum. He shook it off. Gotta grind levels now. Time to fix this mess. Cut to an office where a suit said, heard a rare gem spawned in the wilds. The lackey, next to him nodded. Yeah, heard the mob's stats were totally buffed. The guy in the boss chair just smirked. Spicy, look into that as soon as possible. That red name troll who pulled the boss keeps messing with our guild. Zhu logged back in and saw. He was basically a walking bounty. Whole server wanted him dead. The old guys were totally shook by the news. Bro, the whole map hates you, they said. Lay low, don't wander off. But Zhu Hai went, nah, That's exactly why. I got a speed level. Gotta keep you guys safe. The three elders teared up. Didn't think their boss was such a softie. Zooey knew dragging the geezers along was a no-go. So he parked them at the village. The old dudes lost it, crying rivers as they waved by. Zooey thought, glad I charmed those 8 elders, or the base would be toast. So, Zooey started his grind, wiping out every beast in his path. No loot drops anyway, so hey, free target practice. Suddenly, the system dinged. New skill unlocked. Weak fist? Nerfs my damage? Zooey hyped up. Finally, a self-nerf. No more One Punch Man vibes accidentally insta-killing mobs. I'll get a DPS pet to last hit for loot. He rushed back to buy one. Voice popped up behind him. Gotcha. I jumped out of my skin. Why's this feel like heavy deja vu? The guy goes, you framed me. I took the heat for your nonsense. I can't even grind 'cause of you. How you gonna fix this? Zooey stared. Who are you again? The dude's eyes popped. You for real? Don't you feel guilty at all? Zooey looked blank. Dude, I legit don't know you. The guy snapped, totally triggered. You noob. I'm Rufendal, the guy you've been catfishing as. Ju goes. Oh, the name my victims kept screaming? But when did I ever say I was you? Copying a blue-haired emo kid? That's cringe, bro. Rufendal sneered. Kneel and tap out, and I won't delete you. Zooey rolled his eyes. This guy's logic is wild. Guess it's throwing hands time. Ruffy attacks, you want death? Granted. Zooey didn't even blink. Bro popped his ult, dynamic light weave. Ju lost barely 3% HP. Is that a tickle? Weak. Hope you survive my turn. Spoiler, you won't. Skill, weird fist. Debuff, 90% weaker. Ruffy panicked. The same move that one tapped that guild guy. Zooey teleported in his face. Better not die on me. Some cheat item let him dodge the hit. Unfair. Ju paused. First time someone actually dodged him? Wild. Ruffy noped out to a safe spot real quick. Too close, he thought. Thank God for pay to win gear. Bet you can't spam that OP move, he yelled. Cooldowns are real. My turn. Ruffy dove back in like a noob. Bam! Zooey's fist kissed his smug mug perfectly. Boom! Ruffy got yeeted across the map. System spam, gear broken, item trash. RIP inventory. Dude. One hit wrecked my whole tank build? Sneaky. First hit was bait, second was the nuke. Zooey looked kinda salty though. How much armor is this guy stacking? Ruffy rushed again. Alt time, soul reaping snare. You're on cooldown, right? He grinned. Big mistake. True, the nerf skill was down. But that was a nerf. Guess it's time for 100% power. Limiter off. Max damage. Ju swung at the charging idiot. The clash was brighter than a flashbang. Silence fell as the glare faded. Zooey walked up to the body. You dead or just lagging? Thought you were a pro level 50? No backup plan? Why charge me? Are you totally brainless? Ghost Ruffy took emotional damage hearing that. Ju realized something was sus. He's a red name PKer. Where's the loot drop? Ghost Ruffy froze. Red names always drop loot. Always. Then it hit him. He would have puked blood if he could. Did Zooey just smash all his gear? That was years of grinding, gone in seconds. Ju remembered too. Oops. Hit him too hard. Total waste of epic loot. He smirked. Level 50s are basically mobs to him. Time to start the real plan. Ju bounced. Ghost Ruffy raged in the background. Suddenly, a skill locked his soul down. Ruffy was shook. Ghost mode isn't invincible? He panicked. A cloak-wearing creeper stepped out. Ooh, top-tier loot right here. Jackpot. Didn't think I'd score a soul this rare. RNG gods love me today. Rufendal felt a massive game over vibe. Who is this freak? Boom. Dizzy spell. Lights out. Woke up to a nasty alert. System, soul jailed. Do not pass go. Escape now or stay glitch stuck forever. Cloak guy grinned. Yo, minion. Drop and give me 10. Rufendal tried to rebel zap. Literal lightning fried him crisp. Fried and defeated, he started pumping iron like a good boy. What the heck? Is that a cheat code? He fumed. Necromancer? Some secret OP class? Dude looks like a kid though. If I play nice, maybe I can finesse him. So he smirked. Boss. Want beefier souls? I'm your guy. Cut to the woods. Zooey had his sis, Shia, on a shopping run. Shia frowned. Bro, why the trash tier spellbooks? These are for noobs. Like, unclassed wanderer garbage. You're way too high level for this junk. Zooey grinned. Sis, a pro can get a penta kill with a stick. Basic gear becomes legendary in the right hands. He learned them all. My stats are insane. Just one-shotting everything is boring, he said. When Shia realized he actually equipped the noob skills, she gasped. Oh my god, you're still classless? For real? Juhai nodded. Shia panicked. I rage quit my job to game with you. And you're telling me you're still running a vanilla build? Nope. Don't care, you owe me, carry me to the end game. Juhai laughed. Chill. I'm building an empire starting now. Time for a test drive. He prepped that level 1 heal. He charged up a green glow. Whoosh, Shia got bathed in light. She practically glowed with max HP vibes. Shia grabbed a potion, but Juhai stopped her. Save the juice. Check your HUD. She glanced up and her jaw dropped. Whoa. Full health bar instantly? Even a pro healer can't buff that fast. Easy peasy. Okay, let's test the damage buff, Juhai thought. Shia looked for a dummy, but Juhai pointed. Target acquired. Behind you. Turn around. She spun, expecting a volunteer. Nope. Level 40 giant black bear. Shia freaked out. Bro. That's a raid boss. We need a squad. The bear roared and charged like a freight train. 3 minutes later? Shia soloed that beast. Easy. Juhai shrugged. Told ya. Trust the process. Looting the corpse, Shia found a gem. Whoa, 5 million value. She used to split loot with her guild. Now, 5 million, pure profit. Juhai spotted. Shia's reaction to being a total noob was hilarious. So I said, come on, let's hit the Badlands. Time for a wake-up call. 1 minute, she's shaking in her boots, clueless as a brick. Next minute? Boom. Scary strong sorceress mode, on. I slipped her a secret damage buff, and she went full goddess of destruction, wrecking the whole map. Even yours truly. Got the creeps seeing those damage numbers pop up. Way too OP. Blink and the bull monsters were just ghosts. Shia skipped over to vacuum up the loot. She grabbed a fistful of shinies. Oh my god bro, look, 18 blue gems. While she was busy fangirling over her sudden wealth, I felt a disturbance. This zone is usually packed, now it's a ghost town. Something fishy is going down. Then times bam times some sneaker tries to jump me, cutting my thinking time short. I pulled my punch, dropped power to 1% and smacked him. Shia, kill steal. She didn't hesitate, blasting him into pixels. Since I'm flagged as a villain, she had to strike last to snag his gear. Shia grabbed the guy's stuff, looking squeamish. Are we the baddies? I patted her head. They started it, remember? Can't just stand there and die. Suddenly, a full party marched our way. Matching armor, synchronized steps, total tryhards. Boss man looked like at least a level 50 vet. Shia freak out engaged. They're headhunting you, right? Let's bail, fast. The vibe was heavy. She'd never seen a gang squad this serious. Poor girl was terrified, practically tearing up on the spot. I just grinned. Chill out. Act like I'm a stranger. I strutted out, bringing a whole army just for little old me? I'm flattered. Captain Tryhard didn't chat, just signaled the kill squad. A binding spell flew straight at my face. I scratched my head, bored. Told you guys to back off. No attack, no death, simple rules. I flicked my wrist and snapped their spell like a twig. Immediately, I tossed out a fresh fireball skill I just picked up. The squad leader paused, confused. Seriously? That's the starter spell, he scoffed. Tanks, front line. Pop those magic barriers. Glowing walls shot up instantly, boxing them in safely. Captain barked, it's weak sauce. Tank it. Backline, charge up the combo nuke. Joke was on them. The second my spark hit their wall times K-boom asterisk. Massive shockwave. The whole gloomy map lit up like daylight. I watched the fireworks inside. Didn't think a basic toss would hit times that times hard. Dust cleared, and the captain's jaw was on the floor. His elite tanks? Deleted. One shot. No way. That's impossible. Is the game bugged? Intel said this guy was a skill-less noob. I looked at my hands. Huh. Guess my fireball packs a punch. Max stats are seriously broken. Shia watched the chaos and DM'd him, totally confused. Juhi replied, NGL, didn't know it hit that hard. He froze. Shia messaged, bro, you lagging or what? Juhi chuckled darkly, nah. Waiting on cooldowns. Gonna yeet 2 more. Shia sighed, great, he's lost it. With 50 seconds left on the timer, he just stretched. The enemy captain saw him chilling and panicked. Intel was trash, he thought. Need backup, as soon as possible. The guild leader got the ping and brought the squad. He yelled, hold the line, guys. We're coming. Hearing that, the team got hyped again. So the captain screamed, "Full send, all ult at once." A massive spam of swords and skills flew right at him. But he didn't even try to dodge. He just flashed a wicked grin.